Right, welcome back. As from today, working dads will get 10 days to spend with their newborn babies. This, however, doesn't cover mothers because they are already entitled to maternity leave. For more on this, we're joined by Unemployment Insurance Fund Commissioner Teboho Maruping from Limpopo. Teboho, some great news for dads. This legislation has been a long time in the making. Many people saying that fathers today are as entitled to spend some time with their newborns, that the situation between working fathers and working mothers necessitates that either one or both parents are able to spend that time bonding with their child. What does this new legislation mean practically for dads?
I don't think I quite got the question.
Sorry, I think my question might have been a little bit long and convoluted. My apologies.
Yeah.
Teboho, essentially I want to find out how this law is going to work. What do fathers need to do to gain access to these 10 days?
Oh, right. Wonderful. Yes. What we've done, we've changed the Basic Condition of Employment Act to introduce a new leave for the men, that men can now take 10 days leave to participate in the upbringing of their child. And of course, this leave is different from a maternity leave. So a woman will take their maternity leave. It's separate from the 10 days that a man would take. But we've gone a step further. We've also enabled men to claim UIF for the same 10 days, that they're able to claim 66% of their salary up to the contribution amount. The whole principle, as the Department of Labor, Employment and Labor, is to enable men to participate in the upbringing of their children, which has always been the role of women to do that. But now we're saying men, they must play an active role to bring up their children.
Absolutely. Teboho, the process for women can sometimes be a little bit difficult in terms of claiming for UIF, especially in terms of timing. So when a woman claims for or takes maternity leave, it is not guaranteed that that would be paid leave. If it's not paid leave, she goes through that same process of applying to UIF to cover the salary she would have gotten during that time. You're saying it would work the same way for men. Is it going to be simplified so that they have access to those funds at the actual time when they take leave, or will that only be the funds be transferred much later?
No, it works the same way, but I don't think our line is quite clear. The leave that men would take, they'll apply for leave if the company does not pay. If the company does not pay, for this leave for men, that's what UIF will cover, the 66%. But we are saying to companies they need to make an effort to cover the 34%, so that the men can be paid the full salary for the period that they're taking the paternity leave and spend time with their kids.
Right, thank you very much, Teboho. I think that's where we'll leave it, seeing as that we have such a bad line. What I do understand from what you're saying, though, is that it is at the discretion of a company to decide whether those 10 days are going to be paid leave or unpaid leave. If the leave is unpaid, it is up to the father to claim 66% of that period from the UIF. Thank you very much for that information there.